Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about staying alert into a fragile ego. So it says, a fragile ego does not always look weak. Sometimes it disguises itself as confidence, pride, authority, elegance, or success. But it only takes a criticism, a joke, a comparison, a boundary, or a small loss of control for this truth to appear. There are people who cannot tolerate feeling inferior, looking bad, or losing their central space in the spotlight. I totally agree, right? I think having a fragile ego, it actually hurts that person more, because you can't take constructive criticism. You can't take, you always have to be the person that's in charge. And I think those people, they tend to do more harm than good. And so basically it says, to apply this law, it says, dealing with the fragile ego, do not feed it with unnecessary provocation. Do not try to humiliate someone who needs to feel superior in order not to ask, to set to break. Set boundaries calmly. Here's the thing about the ego, guys. I think it's important, right? The ego is, it's there for a reason. But I think when it becomes unbalanced, you become very unrealistic in what you're doing, right? It gives you this kind of blind vision in what you can do, and you're literally coming from a place of hurt. That's why Jesus told his followers to be humble, because you don't want to come from a place of ego, right? Ego a lot of times can turn into anger, and anger, as I have said before, can blind you, right? And so I think that being able to not have a fragile ego, right? Use it when it's necessary, right? Most of the time I use my ego while I'm at the gym, right? But I'm also very realistic in the weights that I can push, right? I'm not in there doing 500 pounds, right? I've never been able to even lift that. I've squatted like 425. But my point is that you want to be alert of it, right? And you want to just kind of go with the flow and be calm, right? Do breathing exercises, right? If you do get offended by something, just bite your tongue, right? Just walk away, from that situation, because those people that always want to be on top and always want to try to do that, it doesn't work out well for them, and it doesn't work out with them in a lot of circumstances, especially not in the games of power and strategy, which I'm trying to teach right now. So have a great day. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video.